So maybe you've heard of Silver Lake before, but you're not sure what there is to do here. Maybe someone's called it the Brooklyn of Los Angeles to you before, or you've seen something about their mini cafes, like this one, or trendy restaurants, something like this, or secret staircases, or that actual Silver Lake, which, can you even swim in it? Sadly, no. Anyways, welcome back guys, I'm Parker Green, and today I'm going to show you my favorite places here in Silver Lake of Los Angeles. Well, less chit-chatting, let's go look around. Come on. Starting out today's tour by Silver Lake and Parkman towards the Echo Park Lake end of the Silver Lake neighborhood. I kind of prefer the end closer over to Los Feliz and some of the cafes over there, but there's also a few great spots here that I wanted to mention. First of all, behind me is Wood, a pretty popular pizza place in Silver Lake. It's personally a little bit too gimmicky for my taste. Silver Lake Ramen up here is actually really good. It's actually become really popular in recent years and now has locations all over the city, but there's nothing like visiting an OG location. This one, like many popular spots in LA, are in a pretty nondescript strip mall, but the food obviously is nothing but nondescript. Then just ahead of Silver Lake Ramen is one of my favorite vegan cafes, a great spot with a relaxing patio and delicious bites to eat, you know, breakfast food, tacos, sandwiches, burgers, all of that. Across from Silver Lake Ramen and Flora's Vegan Cafe is Los Globos, one of the most popular clubs for nightlife here in the Silver Lake area. It has a lot of history here in the city and is associated with the LGBT community, particularly the Latino community within the LGBT. Today, it remains a popular destination for playing Latin music and indie music. Anyways, Sunset can be a pretty busy and loud street, especially during the day. Let's take a little break away from the street area and explore a few of the hidden secret staircases that Silver Lake has to offer. Let's go to the first one. I made it to the first set of steps, known as the Mural steps, otherwise known as the piano mural staircase, because of, well, it's painted like a piano set on it by local artists. Whew. These staircases have me running out of breath. Alright, so I made it to the top of them. They're not too long, and other than being a great way for residents of the actual neighborhood to make their way back up, and for some good cardio exercise, great, beautiful art here in the neighborhood of Silver Lake. The next set of steps that I want to show you also have some beautiful art on them, designed by the same artist that designed this one. Yeah, without much further ado, let's move on. Let's take a quick look at two great spots in between the two staircase entrances that are definitely worth the stop. Night Market Song and the Muddy Paw Coffee Shop. Night Market Song meaning two in Thai, is the second location of Night Market, which is now all over LA and even in Vegas. You can find a great mashup of old school Thai with some modern fusion twists to the food there. Next door at Muddy Paw, with its great back patio space, you can sip on your coffee while contently knowing that you're helping to support local dog rescue nonprofits that they partner with. Alright, I'm now sitting on the Micheltorena steps. They're known for their heart-shaped murals that were designed on them and contain about 177 steps. Up at the top, there's some great views. So let's take a quick little look up there and then move on to more of Silver Lake. All these steps that I'm taking for these videos are reminding me that I need to get back to the gym more often. Alright, some beautiful views at the top, but we got some more stuff to see, so let's head back down to Sunset now. I love Alfred coffee. I've already mentioned them in several of my other videos, including in WeHo and Venice, but there's another great spot here that I also love coming to if you want to check out the one here as well. Also, if you can't tell from all the noise from them constantly passing me, there's lots of bus and public transit options here in Silver Lake, including the 2 line for Metro, which goes all the way down to Expo Park by USC, up along Sunset through Hollywood and beyond. You can also use the Metro line station of Vermont and Sunset, which is pretty close to this Silver Lake area as well, if you want to use the subway. We've now reached one of my favorite areas of Silver Lake by the intersections of Sunset and Maltman. They have several of my favorite restaurants and cafes, including Pine and Crane, which is in a nice little park space area just off of Sunset, and they frequently have farmers markets along the little side street there outside of Pine and Crane, which is a Taiwanese restaurant and really popular and trendy at the moment. Across from Pine and Crane in the farmers market is one of my favorite outdoor dining spaces and weekend brunch spots in all of Los Angeles, Bakery Silver Lake. Bakery has several locations throughout the city, but the one in Silver Lake has a gorgeous multi-level outdoor space for dining and also offers live music in the evenings. I've featured them in a past video, so give that a look to see some of their great tapas and drink options. Just slightly further down, by Sunset Junction, are several hangout spots, including sports bars like 33 Tap and the historical Black Cat Tavern, the site of what were actually the first protests for gay rights back in 1967, predating Stonewall by 2 years, and part of Silver Lake's long history of being a safe space for the LGBT community. There's also many great coffee spots to find creatives working and tourists grabbing a drink, including La Colombe, recognizable by its colorful, mural-covered exterior, and of course, the iconic Silver Lake location of Intelligentsia. It may sound basic, but come on. You gotta admit that grabbing a coffee and sitting on its beautiful tiled patio to people watch or just relax for a bit definitely has its appeal. In fact, let's take a break at one of them right now. And what's better than doing the iconic Intelligentsia at Sunset Junction herself? Let's go. So I just took a quick break at Intelligentsia to hydrate a little bit with a drink. I got myself the turmeric pineapple scrub, which is a mocktail for $5.50. A little bit bitter, but good amount of sweetness, and I enjoyed it as a quick little refreshment. 2 more spots before we depart the Sunset Boulevard area. Here at the north end, right before Silver Lake turns into Los Feliz, are 2 great nightlife spots, including a historical live music venue. Both of them are quite hole-in-the-wall type of places that I don't see a lot of people talking about, and I consider them really underrated hidden gems here in the city of Los Angeles as a whole, especially in Silver Lake. El Cid is one of the most interesting live music venues I ever went to. It has a staircase at the entrance that leads down into the actual courtyard and indoor space where the actual venue is located. It's a beautiful oasis completely separate from the rest of the city. I went there one time to see an after-party performance from Foster the People after a concert that they did in Los Angeles. The other location is known as the 4100 Bar and has a really expansive patio space with string lights all along it, and it gets really lively and fun, especially on the weekends. But anyways, I thought it was a good time to move on from the Sunset area of Silver Lake and head on up to the Silver Lake. Let's go! Along the way to the lake, there's a few more of those lovely painted stairs that you could stop at, including the Je T'aime LA steps off Rotary Drive and the Mattachine steps on Cole Avenue, which were dedicated to the gay rights group Mattachine Society in 2012. They're quite steep to go up, but they provide absolutely spectacular views of the lake. Welcome to Silver Lake. It's actually a reservoir, but it hasn't been used for the actual water of the city in several years now. Because of that, there has been talks over the last few years of converting it into a more usable actual lake type of space. Because as you can see right now, it's the lake itself is completely fenced off and you can't actually go to the water. There are a few parks, including an adorable dog park below me on the south side of it that you can take your dogs to and let them play with other dogs and that sort of thing. And towards the north end of the lake is an area known as Silver Lake Meadows, which is a great wide grassy sort of space, and it has, you know, picnic tables and that sort of thing. So if you want to bring in some food and picnicking, it's a great option there for that. Personally, I don't really come to Silver Lake itself all too often, but hopefully more continues to be done in the future to further transform it. It is a great place for exercise though, as you can run laps around this path that goes around it if you'd like. Alright, well, that's Silver Lake in Los Angeles. Be sure to let me know what you think down below, and also tell me what I should do next here in LA. Other than that, be sure to like this video and hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, so that you can get more content about Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and elsewhere in the future. But with that, I'll see you later, and stay for the bloopers. Thanks. Starting out today. Alright. And the silver part, particularly the Latino one. Today it remains a popular death. Sitting on the Micheltorena. Silver Lake is great. Just off of. I thought it was a good time to move on from the Sunset area of Strip. I thought it was a good time to move on from the Silver Lake. Oh my god. Be sure to know.